Welcome to Lesson 1, Introduction to the Foundations of Free Enterprise. In this first lesson of the Free Enterprise Now program, we focus on the foundations of the free enterprise system and what exactly is meant by a freely ordered society. After completing this lesson, students will develop an understanding of what is a free enterprise system. They'll learn why liberty and freedom are basic tenets of human nature. Also, they'll apprehend how the market process works and what it means to allow markets to allocate resources among competing uses. And finally, they'll understand the common critiques and misconceptions of a free enterprise system. When considering the role of economics in society, we often think of how businesses function or the role of government in adjusting interest rates or how the stock market works. Yet it is often overlooked that the free enterprise system, at its core, is rooted in who we are as human beings. We must understand what many philosophers call human nature. If we are to judge whether business is a worthy enterprise and whether a free society is a desirable place to live, then we have to show that free enterprise is both consistent with human nature and promotes our lives as human beings. So we must answer the question, who are we as human beings? What is our nature, and how do we differ from other things in our environment? We'll begin by looking at 4 basic attributes of human beings. First, we are living beings with a rational mind. We have many of the powers that other animals have. We can perceive, decide, learn, move, but we survive and thrive by use of our mind. The essential characteristic which distinguishes man from all other living species is his rational faculty. Second, we are designed to use our minds to make decisions. As human beings, we are faced with many choices. Early on, we choose to play with one toy over another. As we get older, we choose our friends, our hobbies, our pizza toppings, and many of the choices have consequences, not just for us individually, but also impact those around us. Thus, we have an ethical framework that guides our choosing. Third, life is full of meaning and value-laden. To human beings, concepts are meaningful. Love, justice, freedom. These are principles we live for and are even willing to die for. This is much different than species in the animal kingdom. Animals do not live according to ideas, and they don't imbue their life with meaning. They are motivated by drives, instincts, and stimuli of punishment and reward. And finally, human beings are social creatures. We survive as individuals, but we thrive in groups. It is for good reason that Aristotle said, "We are social or political creatures." Given that a society respects rights and promotes voluntary cooperation, there is no end to the progress human beings can obtain. So, it is true, human beings thrive in groups. We create incredible things when we work together, but this requires that we have social institutions that promote peaceful cooperation with one another and treats human beings as fully human. In other words, it respects human nature. In conclusion, these social benefits, things we see around us like cars, airplanes, smartphones, microchips, they did not appear spontaneously. And once they are here, they are not guaranteed to stay here. Our standard of living, the quantity of wealth, the level of our health, and the state of our technology all depend on the ideas and institutions our society embraces. If a society embraces the wrong political or economic principles, it can collapse in the same way that human beings can be eating the wrong food or engaging in the wrong behavior. Living in a society is only valuable if we can interact with others in a peaceful, voluntary way, in a way that is mutually advantageous. In the following lectures, we will see that these political and economic principles that make society the great place that it is today, and a place where human beings can thrive, is rooted in the free enterprise system.